Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is me, Dan Harkins, and I'm on Detroit playing Team Deathmatch. So, here's a little tidbit. Over the last few months, I've had a goal to actually improve myself in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I'll be honest, over the last few years, I've been kind of lazy. I don't really focus that much on actually improving. If I have a bad game, usually I leave the lobby and just deal with it. But recently I decided, you know what, maybe I should see if I can actually get better at this game. And I've been holding myself to some pretty strict standards while playing. And you might ask, why are you doing this? And mostly because I got nothing else to do. And I thought it might be interesting to see if I could actually improve in this game. Because Advanced Warfare is tough, people. Don't let anyone tell you that it is not. It is really one of the harder Call of Duties I've ever played, with all the exo movement. But you know what? I've taken in so many videos. I've watched a lot of different YouTube personalities give advice. You know, I've done my own different training and I feel like I'm getting better. And I stay in these lobbies with all these really good people, and it's frustrating. Because normally I don't want to get my ass kicked. I don't think anybody actually does. But I've been staying in there watching these kill cams, or as I like to call them, bullshit cams. Because honestly, it just shows people like snap onto me. And I'm like, what the fuck? Seriously? How the hell were you even able to do that? But it happens. And I've picked up things. I found different ways to move around the map. Be a bit more alert. Now granted, I'm not at the point that I want to be at right now, but I'm definitely improving. But it's mostly these standards that I'm holding myself up to. You know, having like a 20 or 30 kill game and team deathmatch might be fantastic for other people, but it really comes down to the kill death ratio that I pull in those matches. And I try not to be one of those least people like KDR blah 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 blah. But the only way to see if I'm actually improving is to maintain a standard. So let's say I have a team deathmatch game, I get 13 kills. My deaths, I want to be less than 4. And honestly, I shouldn't be playing team deathmatch and getting 13 kills. Usually that's going to tell me that everyone's camping, or there's like 2 people on the game. So those matches are very rare. Usually if I'm knocking out 13 kills, I'm probably breaking even. And I hate breaking even. I hate that more than going negative. It means I literally did nothing. I honestly could have just not been in the game, and everyone would have benefited from that. You know, if I have a game where I'm getting like 20 to 24 kills, I usually want my deaths to be less than 7. And when I'm looking at, you know, 28 to 30, I want them under 10. So those are pretty high standards. I'll be honest, almost ridiculous. Normally, I'm probably dying maybe 11 times. I've had the games where I break even at 24 and 30 and some terrible shit like that, because those matches happen usually when I'm facing either really good people or the game just says, you know what, we're done for you, and then it just gives me some shit. Try not to blame everything on lag, but it is apparent, and I can tell when games just are not going to go on my way, because I honestly get stuck on a lot of shit in this game. And if you followed me for however long, you know, getting stuck is something I really hate in Call of Duty, and it always happens at the worst time for me. I'll be backing away from someone and get stuck on a pole or stuck in some type of fucking geometry in the map and can't move and get killed. It happens so much to me. I hardly ever get around the corner when I get shot, and the enemies, you know, they're fucking, I can shoot them 3 or 4 times and they get around the corner perfectly fine. That stuff, it irks me, but I try not to even watch my kill cams, because all they do is add more frustration than I want to deal with. But you can kind of see that those are some of the standards that I've been holding myself to while playing this game, and it's tough. and I get frustrated when I don't hit those goals where, you know, I'm getting 20 kills and I have 17 deaths. Like,
How did he not die?
I hate that. It frustrates me, and it just gets thrown in the no good game. I don't like it. It wasn't good. I could get 40 kills in the game. If I have 30 deaths, it just feels like shit. Not everyone's gonna feel that way. Some people play and they're like, oh, I got 50 kills. I don't even give a fuck how many times they died. These are my teammates. They're the guys going 7 and 20 and dying 42 times in team deathmatch. Someone actually did die like that recently in a game, and that really baffled me. I really wish Theater was in this game so I can see what exactly happened. My guess is they were probably away from keyboard, but I've never seen someone die 42 times. That's half the amount of deaths you can have in, well, relatively. I mean, that's a lot. 42 times. On average, most people are probably going to die. Let's say you're an average player and you're having just a game, you're going to have probably 15 to 17 deaths. Sometimes up in the 20s, and I mean, that's really bad. My perspective, it's bad. Everyone's different, but this video, it's about me, about what I strive for, and I want to get better. I've been using the top tier guns like the Valve City Steed and the Inferno and the HBRC and Insanity and all that shit. And as always in Call of Duty, the best guns in the game aren't necessarily the best for me. I do real bad with the Valve. I don't know what is up with this gun. When the enemy has it in their hands, perfect lethal killing weapon, just melts me all the time. They look at me, beep, 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 and I'm dead. I take this gun and I shoot someone and it's the whole magazine, nothing but hit markers, and I'm dying all the time. Like, my kill death ratio with the Bal is like 1.3. That is pretty bad for what could be considered one of the best guns in the game. And that's the same thing for the ASM-1. These really good top tier guns just don't end up being top tier for me. My best gun in this game is the IMR, the ARX, and the AK-47. All three of those that I absolutely love, as well as the loophole. When I finally got that, fucking fantastic. But this commentary is coming to an end. So what I would say is, what are you guys striving for? Maybe it's not even in Call of Duty, you have another game, but there's a goal you're going for. Let me know in the comments. And as always, have a fucking great day.
Gumptown Funk. That's fucking funny.
Why is that funny?
It's like Uptown Funk.